Maybe.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of LKM Coast to Coast. You are at FFN. This is the Fishing Family Network. My name is Lizard. And my co-host this evening, as always, is the illustrious man himself.
It's Monster. I'm here on the East Coast, and we're excited to have you guys. It's going to be a great show tonight. We have Michael Johns in the house. How you doing down there, Mike? All right?
Doing great, guys.
Awesome.
So what were you saying about cancer in California, John?
All right.
Michael John?
Oh,
For God's sakes.
He's a rookie.
So, and I'm getting blamed for all the technical difficulties, and 2 seconds into it, MJ leaning up against his window, and he's got his freaking speaker on.
Look, can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. There we go.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Leaning up against his window.
Oh, and look at me. I'm doing the same freaking thing. All right.
So what I was saying earlier is I bought some boots a couple weeks ago, and literally it tells me on the box, hey, this product is known in the state of California to cause cancer. So I was like, well, shit. I look for bombs every day, and which is worse? The cancer or the explosion?
Right, exactly. You know,
So, I don't know.
Those Californians, everything causes cancer.
Exactly. Everything.
Even the water. Some water bottles have that Prop 65 warning on them. Well, if you're going to get cancer from drinking water, why the hell would you freaking drink the water in the first place?
I don't know. Man, it's so bad out here when you got unicorns running around with T-shirts on now that say unicorns may cause cancer.
That's right. It's crazy. Hey,
this
crazy.
episode of Fishing Family Network here on LKM Coast to Coast is brought to you by cheese.
For the love of God. Well, let's do some shout-outs real quick because we have a whole bunch of people in the chat room already.
Holy cow.
I know.
123 people.
Exactly. And we're just not going to be able to see that many people on there because I only see 11. But you know what?
Amazing.
It's definitely getting we're getting some people in the chat room. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
I'd like to say hello to Blue Collar Fishing. He's in the house. We just made you a moderator, Kelly. I figured it out. Thank you for that. I couldn't
Nice.
I couldn't figure it out before. Pond Predator Nation's in the house. We got Jennifer back. Hello, Jennifer. We got Kathy Moulton's in the house. Hey, Kathy. And if you guys haven't,
what's up, Kathy Moulton?
Now that I just saw her and it reminded me, if you guys haven't checked out their Facebook over there, Crossing Lines, awesome group. All right, so head on over to Facebook and check out Kathy and Mark's Crossing Lines. You guys won't want to miss that one. We also have Bass Tamer TV in the house. We have Jerry Kayak Bass and Fool. Hello,
Hey, Jerry, what's up? That's my buddy from Indiana.
All right.
Yeah,
We also have-
he's a professional. He's a professional kayak bass fisherman.
Really? Fantastic.
So Lizard's lying. He has no buddies.
That's his soccer account. He says he has got friends. He doesn't really have friends. We got Far Out Foods. We have Mr. Hard Charger in the house as well. Jason Suhaki. I figured out how to say his last name. It's Suhaki. It's not so chucky. It's not so chalky. It's Suhaki.
I'm glad you figured that out.
I just call him Jason. I'm not going to touch that name.
Exactly. We got South Rooted Outside Outdoors in the house. Grant is over here. Hey, how you doing, Grant?
Hey, Grant, how are you?
We got Little Rancher back in the house as well, and we appreciate everybody.
Little Rancher. He's down in Texas.
He is down in Texas. He actually just got a package sent out to him today from last week.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see him.
Should be
possibility a good... we're going to go down and see that man
very, very shortly. Hopefully, I'd love to do some Texas fishing.
I got no money left. I'm broke.
Yeah, that's what happens. You want
to see how broke I am, folks? Look at this. You see any furniture? I'm living on cardboard boxes over here, folks.
He had to sell all his furniture.
Thank goodness Jack from Jack's Lures sends me lures, so I got something to sit on in my living room.
Speaking of Jack's, we have a little bit of a giveaway tonight. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to flash it real quick. A little bit of Jack's is going out out on the giveaway to tonight's viewers. So I'm kind of excited about that as well. But
Unbelievable.
yeah,
I got a little shout out later for Wade's Warriors. He's a friend of ours, or sorry, his mom is a friend of ours, and so Wade was born with spina bifida. He is a rough and tumble. He was a twin, and he was the twin that had spina bifida. He's had several surgeries, and is a good friend of ours. And he is a happy young man, a happy baby. And I'm going to put up a little bit of information if somebody wants to send a couple bucks, and or he doesn't walk because of his condition. So I think we're looking to get him a little, there's a special trike for kids like that to help get him started. So we'll talk about that later, but who's it, what's it? You
Cool.
got some Cowboy Coffee Chew, Pinch a Chew?
I just put some Cowboy Coffee Chew in. That's right.
Whoa!
I tell you, we're going to be giving
my-
some Cowboy Coffee Chew away tonight too.
I got my Cowboy Coffee Chew in.
We have some.
I'm crazy.
We got some Far Out Foods here as well tonight. Oh, Far Out Foods here tonight.
Y'all think I'm crazy.
Oh boy, just like poking a freaking.
It's gonna take me a day or two, but I'm gonna get a video up. I gotta confirm something. But if y'all think I'm crazy now, you just wait.
Oh. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. So how's everything going tonight? All right. I know we've been talking for the past couple of minutes, but nobody else got to hear those conversations.
Let's start with you, MJ. How's it going by you?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I have a local tournament coming up this Sunday,
Nice.
and then have 2 FLW stops this month.
Yeah, we're not talking about tournaments yet, Mike Jones.
All right.
This segment of the show is like, hey, how's the weather?
Oh, well, let me rub that in then. So
There you go.
So I literally walked outside earlier. It was 64 degrees outside. I was freezing. I put a long sleeve shirt on. So see this long sleeve, get that, you know. And saw a wolf pack there.
Oh,
so,
very nice.
I
Dude,
like my wolf pack.
Yeah, definitely. These shirts do not cause cancer in the state of California. So,
Really?
That's right.
It didn't say it on the warning label.
58 by us.
58.
Well, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We got about 6 feet of snow yesterday. I can't get to my car because it's buried.
What?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Actually, we got about 9 inches of snow. I told my wife it's 12 because we go a little bit different with the measurements with her. You know, just
same thing. I tell her.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
6 is 8 every time.
Yeah,
But yeah, I had to dig out the car this morning. It's kind of buried.
My wife thinks this is 6 inches. So
I don't know what you're talking about, Frank. Don't know. That's right. 6 inches, huh? 6 inches.
that's why women can never be carpenters. Been told all their life that this is 6 inches.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those shows tonight.
Yep.
It is.
I think easy.
Can I tell you about my day?
Those edibles are getting you.
Yeah, why
Let me
don't you tell us about your day today?
Let me tell you a story, everybody out there in TV land. All you mighty fans of the FFN, you awesome people in this fishing family network, which I love. I before I talk about my story, I want to tell you, I woke up this morning and I knew that the podcast today, and I'm really getting excited for Monday's Monster. I really do. I kind of wake up with kind of like a little, kind of like a Mr. Rogers moment,
I bet you do.
I
bet you do wake up like Mr. Rogers
with a little spring in my step, and you sometimes get those welling emotional feelings, and I was just really kind of an awesome feeling about what we got going on here. That was just a little side note.
Yeah. No,
Anyhow,
I agree.
I just want to say I really appreciate everybody and all the love. It's really incredible.
We have a fantastic community out there, and everybody's just very positive. I enjoy getting on Twitter. I enjoy getting on social media. I really enjoy this show, but more than anything, I enjoy interacting with like-minded crazy people like myself. And that's essentially what we're doing if you think about it. Everybody's just having a lot of fun. It's a great community. So I appreciate everybody. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't do my hands.
It's with these hands.
Here.
Hey, so before I get into my story, of course, everybody, go ahead, please smash that like button for us. Subscribe to FFN. We currently have the LKM Coast to Coast Live every Monday where we interview someone famous from the great outdoors, whether it's the fishing family, the hunting family, the outdoors family. We're all one big family, whether you ride motorcycles, you're a Jeeper, you like country music or independent music. We're all about all those things that people love, racing cars and just having a good time and enjoying life, enjoying your family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us and watch 2 minutes and bam, we've got a subscriber for life. And we love, wink, wink, love to meet different people who come to our channel. And I've found a lot of great YouTubes that I've subscribed to here on FFN too.
Absolutely.
So that's a little bit of house, picking up the dog poop right there. So let me tell you my story. So this was my day today. So you got to talk about your weather.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Tell us about your day. God, we've all been waiting. I'm on pins and needles right now.
Me too.
So I spent half the day talking to the FBI.
Here we go.
They were asking me if I was in New York recently and I knew about some guy with a sub sandwich. Can you believe that?
Send some about a sub right now.
God, how do we delete the feed?
Terrorism.
Were you walking in a park recently at midnight or 2 a.m. and something about a guy with a sub sandwich? I said it wasn't me. It wasn't me, baby. It wasn't me.
That's a good story.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, for the love of God.
What?
This is going to be the longest segment ever, Mike. We're just stuck. We're stuck with them. I don't know how to stop the feed.
Back to you, Monster.
Look, Lizard, when you started talking, we had 16, but now we're down to 15. So we actually lost somebody. Because
they're like, I'm out of here. Yes. Great story. I'm out.
They're like, we gained 4 subscribers.
They're like, oh, I'm in California. This causes cancer. I'm out.
They saw the hat.
It's killing brain cells for sure.
Sorry, folks. I had to wear my MAGA hat today.
MAGA.
If you find offense with my MAGA hat, don't judge me because you can't judge people's politics. I just believe in America and I'm a patriot, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with your politics and our great president, who I like to call Big Daddy.
When we first started this channel, we agreed. No religion and no politics. Remember that? Remember way back in the day?
Yep.
Just saying.
I'm not saying this is all I'm saying is this isn't a political statement. That's all I'm saying.
Of course,
it's not a political statement. I just believe in a great America. That's all I do. I believe in a great
America. So, Mike, tell us about the tournaments. You got one coming up this weekend. What is it? A local tournament you were saying?
Yeah, it's a local tournament, man. I'm a little local club I'm involved in. It's part of Bass Nation. It's on Sunday. It's down at Blue Cypress right off St. John's.
Excellent.
And then the following weekend after that's my third FLW stop.
Nice.
So down at Okeechobee for number 3. Try to do a little redemption again.
Right.
At least we finished the last one, and then now, man, just gonna be rocking solid.
Absolutely. Now that last tournament you had was the engine problems, right? You had a little bit of engine trouble.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, we were.
Oh, dude, that was a nightmare.
I took a gamble and decided we were on the south end of Okeechobee, and I took a gamble and run all the way to the north end, and my oil sensor went out on the way back. Mm-hmm. So on the Mercury Pro XS 2-stroke, it has a little oil tank on the side and an oil reservoir in the boat. Anyway, the sensor on the side of the engine went bad. It's like an $18 part or something. I can't remember what it cost, but either way, started getting these beeps and wouldn't let me rev above 1,700 RPMs. So we were 39 miles from weigh-in when I put the help message out on Twitter.
Yeah.
And 3 hours and 14 minutes later, we made it back to weigh-in around 5. And we were disqualified for being so late.
Ouch.
But it happens, man. It's just, if fishing was easy, we'd all call it catching, right?
Right. Now, did you have any fish in the well?
I had probably close to 14 pounds. 18 pounds won it that day. Yeah, 18 pounds won it that day. So it wasn't something.
Could have been a check. Was it a check?
It would have definitely been a check. Yeah. So
that hurts.
Yeah,
but that's why that I realized that my boat's a little older, so I got a lot of old sensors. That's why I keep a bunch of new sensors in there to change out the old sensors.
Yeah, good tip. Thanks, Frank.
Hey, Ed, did you find any acorns recently?
Ed in the chat.
Ed's in the chat. Yeah, we got a couple of questions. They're kind of building up. So I was thoughting hard. I was thoughting hard over here in California. You don't want me to start thoughting hard.
Thoughting hard.
Let's see. Lizard, pass the pipe. Sorry, don't smoke out of a pipe.
It's bong only.
Yeah. Right? It's only papers. Only papers.
Exactly. We only roll them here. Somebody said, who's up next week? We got a great guest next week. Do you want to reveal that right now, or do you want to wait till the end?
I'm not even off the show, and you guys are asking for next week.
Right?
Come
Jesus. See you later.
Yeah. I know, hey? You got something else for us?
All we got's a guy in a MAGA hat and some bald dude.
Oh, crap.
Next week we have Kevin Cantrell's going to be on the show.
What?
Yep. And Kevin Cantrell just won the Seriously Insane giveaway. He just won. So he's got 10 pounds of live crab and a whole bunch of stuff that I got to get a video together. I was supposed to do that today, but I'll get a video together tomorrow and show what he's getting from all of the great sponsors that were involved in that Seriously Insane giveaway. We had some seriously insane sponsors. Good stuff.
Man, that was ginormous. I guess I have to send you our prize.
Yeah. I'm quite certain you have a lot of things to send out,
God.
They're building up there.
I have like 8 packages to send out.
Yeah, did you ever get because this is our 4th episode now. Have you had a chance to send your portions of the last 3 episodes yet?
I love you all. It's all going out tomorrow.
I've heard it.
Checks in the mail. I like it.
Right? I know.
The stuff's here. It's like literally set aside in like little packages. I have to get to the post office, but
I'm just gonna say that the East Coast is on top of it. The East Coast is on top of it. So LKM coast to coast. The East Coast is on top of it. So all of the East Coast stuff goes out within 24 to 48 hours.
The corn coast ain't doing so well.
Oh God, I can't wait for the nice weather.
That's unicorn.
Oh, speaking of nice weather, it is nice weather here. Just saying.
Hey, thanks for that. Thanks.
If you think 58 is nice weather here, I guess it's nice weather to you, but 58 is flipping cold.
Oh, dude, trust me. You said 58, and I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 17 degrees here yesterday.
Oh, it's 65 here right now. So
Is it? That's nice. It's like summer weather.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't good. It's good during the day. We were in the 70s today, but
hold on. There's a cold snap coming. I'm looking at the weather now.
yeah.
Tomorrow's low is 53, so I'm definitely gonna have to wear long sleeves.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the Midwest right now. They're like, yeah.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Tomorrow's in the 70s.
Thanks for that update.
Yeah.
So I'll have to get out my snowmobile suit.
Yeah. We got the high in the 86s though, so I think
I'd go fishing if I didn't have so many damn packages to send.
Oh, don't blame it on the packages.
True.
Jesus.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, Mike, you have 2 FLW events coming up.
Yes.
What do you do to prepare for those FLW events?
Oh man, so I tell you, the very last one, if the motor issue wouldn't have been a problem, I like to pre-fish, man. I like to go. I go to my lake or wherever I'm fishing, my river, and check out my spots. And I tell you, Lowrance has been phenomenal for me this year. Kicking off the new season, started January on Team Lowrance. Mm-hmm. So they've actually hooked me up with fish finders, and oh man, the boat's been amazing. But yeah, man, I like to go pre-fish, and during practice of the last tournament, or right before the last tournament, actually, we caught probably me and a guy I took with me probably caught 40 fish in 3 hours, and so I was feeling really good. But on tournament day, man, that's all that matters.
Right.
Got the bites, but couldn't make it back. So, but this next one, man, we're gonna rock it out of the park. So,
excellent.
I had Lowrance on my ocean boat, and it was good. And I currently have 2 Lowrance, but they're the X75s. They're a little bit older. I'm still currently on the fence if Lowrance is listening. But because of you, I was gonna go with the Lowrance Minn Kota setup. The Humminbird Minn Kota setup. But yeah, I know, and it's that Humminbird Minn Kota or Lowrance and was it Fishing Guide or
Motor Guide.
Motor Guide, yeah. Justin from Battlefish, he was trying to get me to go switch. I guess it would say stick with Lowrance because that's what's on my boat now. I've talked to you, and I don't know. I'm on the fence right now. I want to see if Lowrance wants to change my mind. I don't know. What size? What model do you have on that one? That new one you got?
So the new one I got was the Hook 2.9.
Okay.
So that's sitting at the console, and then I have a Hook 2.7 sitting on the bow. Now those are streamed together. You can't go wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that one company is better than the other, or Hummingbird's garbage or anything like that. I'm not, or Garmin or anything like that. But as far as right now, as far as me and quality, Lowrance has produced. I tell you, it was like when I got my first unit, when I got the Hook 2.7, I was excited. So I was telling the wife, I went out and I found some structure and found fish. And it was something to find that, be able to read it, and then next thing you know, you're catching fish. And that was the biggest thing to me, was a lake I'd never fished at before. And next thing you know, I'm reading structure on the bottom of a lake, and I'm like, oh, there's fish here. And then I pull fish out of that structure. To me, that was a win. It could have been a 10-incher. It doesn't matter. I was like, I caught this fish. I found them and caught them based off the technology. So. And of course, I'm not going to say I'm not biased to Lowrance, obviously, but yeah, they make great products. And now with the sale they got going on, they really competitive as far as pricing.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have all that flowery stuff like the GPS where you can GPS it with the motor guide and set up a fishing pattern?
Yes.
Do they have a spot lock feature?
Yeah, so all the Lowrance models, except for I think the Hook 2.4, which is the smaller,
Yeah.
like a 4-inch display. But everything after that, yeah. So everything after that has a feature for the iPilots and stuff like that. So yeah, you can spot lock. You can the way I have
Breadcrumb, do like a breadcrumb
right
point to point GPS.
Right. So the way I set it up on my Ultrex with the iPilot is I set it for checkpoint to checkpoint when I'm trolling. So while I'm casting, I just turn it on and I'm going from checkpoint to checkpoint or waypoint to waypoint. I'm not even working the trolling motor anymore unless I'm catching fish. Then I'm stopping. But if I'm trying to fish fast, I just turn it on, let it take me from point to point while I fish.
Yeah,
and that works.
I love
out great.
that. What about do they have what do they term Humminbird has their mega imaging that gives you that super high def structure. What's Lowrance's term for their mega imaging?
I think it's a 3D down scan. I think that's what
3D
it's called.
down scan. Nice.
Yeah,
I'm very interested. I went fishing last summer with Greg Werner, and call me stupid. Been fishing for 43, 44 years, and never drop shotted. I mean, I drop shotted in the perspective that I used different rigging to do essentially what drop shotting does, but not specifically what we specifically call drop shotting and all the fancy terminology and a fancy hook and fancy weights and stuff. And I came home from fishing with Greg, caught my first, he hooked me up, and I caught my my first drop shot. It was a nice like 3.5 pound bass. I was hooked from that point. I was like, oh my God, this is a definitely something I need to know how to do. There's so many different applications. I went home, or I was actually up north by my sisters. So I went back to the cottage. I watched a video on fish finders, and I had a cheap on the boat up at the cottage. I got a cheap Humminbird, cheap. The old. I mean, it's not old. It's new, but it's the $100
right.
deal. And Wheeler. Jacob Wheeler was showing you how to adjust. A lot of us do not know how to adjust these things. And I adjusted that $100 Humminbird, and I drove to this deep spot where they purposefully take Christmas trees and make underground structure. And that cheap Humminbird, and I got that cheap thing to actually show me like some really good structure when I messed with the coloration and damn it, if I didn't stick a jig down there, I didn't drop shot down there with a finesse worm, and first drop shot, bam, the fish I wanted. That, when you do that, it blows you away.
Yes.
It changes your game. You're like,
definitely.
You mean I can find fish? You mean this is a fish finder?
So I'll tell
I'm
you.
I'm not just staring at the stuff going by on the screen.
Oh man, a funny story about that. Fishing with Greg Hackney in Tennessee, and in one of the opens, he actually showed me on one of the live units. You can actually see your bait coming through the picture.
Oh,
and
video fishing.
Yeah, so we're sitting there, and he's like, "Throw right here on this side of the boat, drop shot it." And next thing you know, we're catching fish. And it's like, wow. Lowrance has just stepped up their game. That's just amazing to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be an interesting play to go and check both of those out. And this is going to be a hard decision because they're both really good.
You should check out Lowrance is probably doing a couple of shows. I think if you're coming to ICAST, they're going to have a couple announcements for some new equipment coming out this year.
Nice.
So if you do come to ICAST, that'll be the booth you'll definitely want to check out. But if not, I will definitely keep you updated as far as on your end of the globe, when they're doing a show close to you, and you can kind of get a demo.
Well, I know Monster's going to be at ICAST. He's giving several talks to the people at ICAST. However, hold on, Mister, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'll let you get to that. I'm going up next week. I'm going to be in Long Beach at the Fred Hall Fishing Show. If anybody's going to the Long Beach show for Fred Hall Fishing Show here in California, I'll be up there. Justin from Battlefish is going to be up there too. So, yeah, but you got to hear Monster. Monster is giving talks. He's now giving talks at ICAST
because I'm I'm influential. Just a fantastic public speaker. Now it's not confirmed yet because there was a lot of people that were buying or that were considered for these seminars, but I potentially could be giving a seminar at ICAST on Wednesday morning, July 10th. I believe it's at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you're going to ICAST, I highly suggest you. There's definitely not going to be a better seminar to go to than the one that I'm going to be giving. So by all means, if you're going to ICAST, join me for a live seminar at ICAST. And I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to even divulge the topic, but it's going to be.
The topic is how to pretend to be a fisherman, folks.
Well, that's exactly what it is. You know, you got to fake it till you make it. And I don't know how to fish. I just have a lot of stuff behind me in the backdrop. It makes me look like I know what I'm talking about. But no, actually, the topic's going to be, well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say. Seminar on.
You can't say it. You can't say it.
I don't think I can yet until I get confirmation from ICAST. And I spoke with the director of the ASA, the American Sportsman Association, and we're still trying to figure that one out. But it looks like it looks pretty good that I'll be giving a seminar at ICAST this year, which is exciting for me.
The only problem was inviting everybody to ICAST. It would be great to have everyone, but it's pretty much a business meeting as far as companies go.
Yeah, it's business sales.
Definitely love to have everyone there. And I'll definitely video as much as I can for everyone. I plan on doing actually a live broadcast starting on the 9th.
Right.
So
nice.
I definitely will be from the tent. I'll be at Mercury Marine and Arden Outdoors. So I'll be out there for anybody who wants to come by. And then there's another announcement that we'll be making later.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
We'll be live, man.
I'm a fan of Ardent. I own a few Ardent products. I like Ardent.
Have you tried? Ardent Arrow.
I have not. I am currently waiting on 2 Ardent reels that are supposed to be attached to 2 custom rods that I ordered back in
August. August. Yeah. They'll eventually get there, I'm sure.
Yeah, from an individual who made custom rods here on Twitter.
That no longer does. He's no longer on Twitter.
Makes rods on Twitter, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to get those.
I got a feeling I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fortunate. It's not Gumpa, because Gumpa comes through every time.
Oh, Gumpa? But, man, I'm telling you, the last rod I got from GH, oh, my God.
I know.
So he made the 22 a day rod for the giveaway, for the raffle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of envious. I'm literally thinking, I'm like, man, I should just paint up a rod and just call it the Gumpa rod and give it away and keep that one. But
I know.
I'm sure, is he on here? I'm sure he'd be glad to hear if you were going to do that.
Oh man, I'm
gonna give me some Krylon.
So when I first got it, I was like, damn, I should have ordered 2 of these one for me and then one for the raffle. But man, quality, very quality.
No, he's a prideful guy too. You know, he puts everything into those rods.
Yes.
He doesn't do many of them. You know, he only
No.
does 6 or 7 a month, if that.
Yeah.
And everything that he touches, he just puts everything into it. He's a great rod maker. Oh yeah, go ahead.
As soon as I get these other 2 rods, which were ordered specifically for a certain complement to my game, they were, specifically custom for certain things that I was going to do, certain applications. I am going to get me a Gumpa right after that. I'm trying to become whole again here. I just to let you know where my pro fishing what do you call that? Our pro angler journey is right now is so I spent too much money on Twitter and
it happens.
Well, we did. Monster and I were trying to build a lot of some basis, and we got the LKM cup ordered and things like that. But I mean, we're talking, I spent $12,000 since March just on all this stuff, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was spending, and I didn't have enough for my FLW tournament fees. So I am proud to say that I am very close to having my FLW tournament fees in the bank at this point. Unfortunately, I'm about 2 months late.
Right. They're expensive.
But I am just going to fish the Living the Dream package locally through the California Bass Federation this year. And I'm going to save my tournament fees for FLW next year. It didn't help that they raised their prices either, but
speaking of Gumpa, just so everybody knows, I just actually caught word, and I knew this. It clicked when he just put it in the chat. But Kelly from Blue Collar Fishing next week is going to be hosting Gumpa on his show.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, so I'm definitely. I tune in every week, but yeah, next week, Blue Collar Fishing is hosting Gumpa, so that's going to be a hell of a show for him as well.
Nice.
It's Sunday at 8 p.m. So if you guys aren't subscribed, head on over to Blue Collar Fishing and subscribe, and make sure that you watch that show next week. It's going to be a good one. I
was working till 3 a.m. last night. Again, I missed Kelly's broadcast.
It was a good one last night too. It was great.
Weekends are hard for me. I work usually 3 days straight on the weekends, but kind of hard on the family. But got to pay for all this awesome content somehow.
Absolutely. You know how we're going to pay for that? We're going to give away some Cowboy Coffee Chew right now. How's that sound?
What?
Yeah, we don't make any money off of this, but you know what? I like giving it away because it's delicious.
And you know what? That Cowboy Coffee Chew guy, well, I mean, at least that's what his kids are calling him. That guy is the real deal. I have actually met Michael Johns. I've actually met the Cowboy Coffee Chew guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is the cutest dog.
Coffee.
The cutest dog. Coffee. Yeah, isn't it? The dog's name is Coffee. Yeah. That dog is hilarious. That dog has such an awesome personality. And he's just an awesome regular Joe. And hopefully Monster's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And of course, I'm busting my ass behind the scenes for that guy. And hopefully we're going to have a big announcement here coming up pretty soon, right, Monster? Guys,
yes, we should.
It's been a long haul. It's been a long haul, but this is going to be interesting.
It's a couple weeks out still. We're still working on the
beta testing.
The beta testing. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll call it beta testing. But yeah, it's in a couple weeks we'll have a great announcement for Cowboy Coffee Chew. And
people have to realize that when we got together, we spend probably 20 hours a week on video conference calls, and Monster does a ton. He probably does 30 or 40 hours a week alone in legwork for some of these companies that you see. Because we believe in our local companies, and we believe that we try to, just like we try to get, blue collar, just like we try to get everyone else to be successful. There, we're also doing stuff behind the scenes for these other companies and make them successful too. And slowly but surely, everybody's game is elevating to the point where everybody's going to be on the ground floor of taking these local homegrown things to a national level, and it's going to be exciting for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many great companies inside of the community that we're on social media that it's hard not to get behind them and try to push them as fast and as hard as we can. And I'm happy to say that I've met a lot of great companies and a lot of great people, and I'll do every little thing that I can personally. But I mean, there's going to be successful in and of themselves. But any push that we can do personally, we will. But that said, why don't we go ahead and start our first giveaways? I mean, we got Cowboy Coffee Chew tonight to give away. We have some Far Road Foods to give away. I'm kind of excited about.
Nice.
That happens to be the Cowboy Coffee Chew Bucking Barbecue Seasoning and Rub. I got a little bit of that. We got some Far Road Foods Hot Cajun Sprinkle, which it's my new favorite.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I really love this stuff. I've really got into the Hot Cajun Sprinkle lately.
Absolutely.
It does this thing with my taste buds where I don't know if it's tricking them or what, but my mouth starts to water when I just like dip in it and I go like that.
That's like, perfect. Actually, that's a great thing, especially when we're fishing together. If your mouth's watering, that's going to be something that I'm happy to.
You gotta stay moist. Ask Chuck Massengill. This is another one that's coming out soon. This is a chili lime seasoning that's coming out. So, heck, we might even give away some of, I don't know,
taco,
or whatever you want. That's what I got handed here.
I have a Jack's Custom Lure here as well.
Nice.
It's big, and it's my favorite color, black and blue. We're going to be giving away a Jack's Custom Lure from Jack's Lures. If you guys aren't familiar with Jack, you have to head over to his website as well. He's got a new website up. It's awesome. Makes it easy to purchase things as well. So head on over to Jack's.
We just might even give away some Next Gen.
What?
Oh, everybody likes some Next Gen? I love Next Gen. Next Gen is actually working on something for saltwater right now. I sent them over a bunch of photos, and they're eventually we're going to pretty soon here by this season, we're going to start some beta testing on some saltwater stuff. And I am going to try to get some jack pull footage of me grabbing a tuna with a Next Gen bait versus live bait.
What?
That is going to be, that's going to be a game changer if I jack pull up a tuna with their bait.
I believe it though.
They're working on that.
Make some quality baits. So.
Oh yeah, they do.
I love their. I was farting. This summer was the first time I started beta testing for them. I was testing their regular baits, and then I also had some not on the market stuff, and I was just farting around. And their kind of baits take a minute. It just takes you a minute to figure out what you want to do with them. Great for drop shotting, great for free lining. Free lining takes a little bit of work because they're almost completely neutrally buoyant. And then I did stuff like trying to Texas rig them to add a little bit to the nose. I wish I had somebody making me a Kool-Aid. My cheese is almost empty. And then I did a Gamakatsu a weighted hook, and that was one of my favorites because they're neutrally buoyant, and I got that nose to dip down a hair, and so I'm on the Gamakatsu iteration, and I'm throwing on this submerged weed line. there's like these big patches of weeds that they cut down, but the weeds stay there, right? And so I'm running these weed lines where they got these little channels cut out for the pontoon boats for, you know, the blue hairs that like to do their coffee runs in the morning. So I'm just running these channels. I put the Gamakatsu on there and I get that to nose down a little bit. And I'm doing the wounded shad shake, you know, and this thing's just doing the little dart. The second I put that Gamakatsu on, bass. And from that moment on, I knew I had something going on. And I mean, it was within probably half an hour, 45 minutes that I started messing with it. And it's as things go on, but they are a game changer bait in my opinion.
Here.
Absolutely. You know what else is
go ahead.
And we're going to be giving this away at the end of the show tonight. Is that right there?
Nice.
Whoa.
Yep. We have a pink crankbait, and it was signed. I'm not sure if you can read that, but it's Aldo Rosato that signed this himself.
Nice.
We're kind of excited about that because that right there is a game changer. Aldo, I'm not sure if everybody knows who Aldo is, but he has never lost a tournament while using his pink crankbait. Actually, I don't think he's lost a tournament at all, ever.
At all?
Ever. I
mean, at least according to Fishing Worldwide, they say he's possibly the best fisherman to ever grace the water in the history of fishing.
That's great.
Well, I mean, he was about to go pro. He was young too, right?
Yeah, 12. They called him the quite possibly the greatest angler in history at the age of 12.
History.
Yep, in history.
Yeah, the problem right about before he's going to go pro, he has this tragic shoulder injury,
right?
That put him out.
And I'm pretty sure that it was a rotator cuff.
Yeah, rotator cuff injury.
Yep.
Oh, that's my baby right there. Those are my favorite dogs, MJ. They're my favorite kind of dogs. Except I like the ones that hunt though.
He hunts biscuits. I mean, come on.
Absolutely. You know, if your dog is willing, I just happen to have a female dog that's just saying, you know, she's
1-900.
That's right.
Call Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby
right.
Got back.
My dog.
You have pimped her out before. I get it.
I know. I'm trying so hard.
This guy is a special guy, man. He has epilepsy.
Really?
Yeah. So he has seizures. So as much as I love him, I don't think I'd want to breed him.
Yeah. Well, that might be an interesting evening for her. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
You never know. But yeah, my dog's about
drinks, some kibble,
right? A little shaking going on. It'll be good to go. But
we'll try during the boat delivery. I mean,
you know, absolutely. No, my dog's about 2 months away from a heat cycle, so I'm trying to breed her up before that next heat cycle.
Well, hold on. Hey, I'm more.
I tell you, it's tough. Going through a heat cycle with a female dog, two daughters, and a wife in the house. Rough.
See that?
Oh, he's got them.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
I thought they were gone.
No, man.
Now. All right. I'm taking her with me.
All right. Bring her. I'm telling you. We'll make some ugly puppy babies.
Hey, weren't we supposed to give away some stuff from Art too tonight?
Oh, yes. Artistic
Vibes.
Yep, Art Belden has made a custom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He had sent this off. It's got a nice rhinestone on there. It's got the Fishing Family Network hashtag on there. So
thanks, Art, for sending stuff into the show. We really appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate you.
I
have a myriad of necklaces. I'd like to give away something for the ladies too, or for the gents if you want to grace your lady's neck with something from Artistic Vibes. I need like 2 minutes to go grab it, but anyhow, let's you want to give something away? I need a piece of paper and a pen.
let's do this. Let's give away 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. Let's do this. We'll give away a patch from Cowboy Coffee Chew. Love those. Wow, my fingers are looking hacked. And we'll do some prototype Far Out Foods.
Whoa, nice.
Some prototype.
What?
And all of this stuff is actually going to be available on their website very soon. So that Hot Cajun Sprinkle, I believe, is coming in March. And the Bucking Barbecue is also coming in March. So you get these first now, but you'll be able to purchase them in the future right from their website, which is kind of exciting. So let's do that.
Have you hooked before they even get on the market?
I know. Well, it's like crack.
Yep.
Everything Far Out Foods does has you hooked.
Yeah, they really have some unbelievable spices for sure.
Yeah.
If you're new here, we might sound like one long infomercial, but honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I use that stuff every day.
Religiously. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I never thought, I was kind of disheartened because, I'm sorry, and I'm not going to mention any names of the stuff that you can get in your grocery store. And there are some great names, and I've used them all my life. My mom had a set. Everybody has these things in their cupboard, but the quality of their stuff is it's vastly different. Different. And I when I first met Steven, and we were talking about it, we were going to get into it, I was like, hey, I want to try your stuff. I don't want to get involved with anything that I'm not going to enjoy, because I just don't want to, I don't want to endorse something that I can't be fervent about. And 10 times better, 20 times better. Yeah. It's weird. Steven and Patrick, you have got something special there, and I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I've been lucky. Monster's been lucky. We've all been lucky to have them in our circle, and we're all on the ground floor. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Art's stuff while we do this giveaway here.
Yeah, go right ahead. How are we going to do this giveaway? What do you want to do? You want to open it up to question? You want to pick a number? Do you? I
don't know. Yeah, maybe a number. I don't know.
Well, that's good television right there. We should have probably thought about this again. This is our 4th show, Mike, and we still haven't got it. We still haven't got it down.
Hey, no worries. Hey, how about we bring it to a question?
All right.
The most intriguing question. How about we just do that giveaway? And matter of fact, I'm gonna throw in, and it'll be worth something one day. Signed Phoenix.
No. You don't throw in something. You save that for the next giveaway. Jesus.
Come on.
Hey, everybody. You know what? I'm just going to throw in the farm since we're here. Let's just throw in the farm, too.
I like that he's going to throw in a hat. But you know what? We do have multiple giveaways.
We got to save away multiple giveaways.
Grand prize tonight. So we'll give away that hat of yours with the pink crankbait. I mean, that's all
right.
Combo right there. Deadly combo.
All right.
So
next time you say, and I'm giving away this hat at some point this evening, we're going to be doing Jesus.
MAGA.
Yeah,
amateurs.
All right.
Folks, I want to say something to the folks out there. I spend all week slaving like a dog to make sure these things run well. And then you get these yahoos that come up in here. They want to talk like I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm busy all week, and Monster and I have all these pie in the sky. I mean, not Andrea Ocasio-Cortez pie in the sky, but pie in the sky ideas, and they sometimes come to fruition, sometimes don't. Oh God, I'm pathetic.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of pathetic, let's hear that question of yours, Michael Johns.
You got a question?
No, I don't have a question.
He's saying,
I'm saying that one of the viewers, You ask a question, and the most intriguing question we get, fishing related, that wins the giveaway.
I'm judging. Can I judge?
Yeah, you're the judge, man.
All right, let's ask, and that's the giveaway. Who has the most intriguing fishing question out there? I don't know what to do with my hands, but do it. All right, we need a fishing related question. And
Got kicked off.
no, you're on.
No,
Hey,
you're
you
there.
kicked me off, you son of a chicken.
I didn't kick you off. You're on.
I am? You can see me?
See you, and everybody can hear you as well. Fortunately,
All right. I can't see anybody right now, so I'm working on it. I got my IT department here. Wave IT department.
yeah.
It'd be nice if we couldn't see you or hear you, but that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of that dumbass question you got, let's talk about that.
Oh goodness, this is gonna be the roughest show ever. I love it. All right, we got questions coming in. Here we go. MJ, have you fished Sam Rayburn or Toledo Bend in Texas?
Is that the one we're going to go with? That's a good one.
That's a good question.
Fish are on beds. What's the best tactic to get them to bite?
Ooh.
Oh,
what kind of beds though? I mean, they're talking about spawning. I'm gathering.
I saw the best question in the chat room. All right, when Lizard says he caught a 16-inch fish, how big was it really?
7.5.
What fish is Monster's favorite? Ooh. We actually talked about that back in episode 1 and 2, I believe, which was the striped bass. I'm a huge fan of striped bass. I've never caught a freshwater striper. I have caught a lot of saltwater stripers.
Did you see, speaking of striped bass, you see the 64-pounder that was caught?
Oh, was it? Is it posted on the Fishing Family in Twitter?
No. Okay. I was reading an article about it today. A guy
freshwater.
Caught it. Yeah. 64 pounds. So the guy was holding it up, and it's huge. So
really,
I'll share a link.
Now I know that the world's record striped bass was actually caught. I believe it still stands, but it was caught in Long Island Sound.
Yes,
and it was like something like 90 plus pounds.
Right.
But yeah, the
only dream of those.
You know, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Well, that's the plan this year for 2019 for me. It's over 50. So the largest striper I've ever caught was 47 pounds.
Wow.
Size awesome. Striper. So I'm hoping to catch over 50. And we got a couple boats. The captain that takes us out to go out filming, he's a fantastic captain. His name's Jack Fidel, and he owns Extravaganza Charters out of Hyannis. Okay. And the guy's just, he put you on the fish. Actually, when we were doing our pilot episode, we had Lizard King fishing out here, and we had Far Out Foods. The guys came up from Georgia, and we also had Bass Camo. Jeff from Bass Camo came out with us as well, and we did a little competition. You know, we had boat against boat, and our boat electronics went down, and the captain put us on the fish out there. Big ocean, but he was able to find the fish for us, at least make it competitive. But yeah. All right, so I guess let's see. Let's say I still like that one.
There it is. It's probably
I don't know how to pick the best question. It's such a tough one. We just pick a number. That makes it so much easier. It's so much fairer that way. That way I'm not getting all that I was about. All right, so I'm going to write a number down between 1 and 17. All right? And the first one to get it, it's 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee, chew a patch from Cowboy Coffee, chew some Far Out Foods. Oh, ready? Go. Oh, shit. Actually, it's 1-18 now, but I got a number written down on the other side of this piece of paper. Whoever gets the right number is going to win the first prize of the night.
Well, I'll tell you what. While we're waiting, I'll answer some of the questions. So,
Absolutely.
To answer the question about Sam Rayburn, yes, fished it twice. I fished the first time I was there. I was a co-angler, and oh man,
Number 9, and I just look. You just continue talking. I'll find out who the winner is.
Matt Lopez.
Matt Lopez. Number 9. I got.
Jen chose it too.
Ed Seiler was.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yep. Ed was the first.
Ed, congratulations! You win 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew, a patch, and some Far Out Foods prototype seasonings. You're gonna love it. You're
gonna be hooked.
All right, go back to that question. What were we talking about now, Mike?
Oh, we were talking about I was asked if I'd ever fished the Sam Rayburn.
Yep.
So first time I fished it, I was a co-angler and had a good tournament. I actually finished 7th.
Really?
Yeah. 3 days, Bassmaster, super excited. Very first day, I caught a 9-pounder, but that was the only fish I had on the first day. One fish, but it was 9 pounds, so that did keep me in it. But as far as that, yeah, I love Sam Rayburn, and crankbaits is your best friend. And speaking of crankbaits, Marty's, man. Yeah. Marty's lures, I'm telling you, his deep divers, you can't beat them.
I love Marty's lures. The guy is an absolute artist, and he comes up with some of the greatest patterns I've seen. And on top of that, he just started using a couple months back, but he's putting trapper tackle hooks on all of his baits right now. And I tell you, I love trapper tackle. Sharp as hell. So I'm excited about that as well.
Trapper has been awesome. I just, matter of fact, I was restocking the other day. I was talking to the guys the other day, and I was like, hey, man, I didn't even realize I was running low on stock. And so I hit the guy up on Twitter and was like, hey, I'm going to need to restock. And before you know it, it's there. I mean, they're excellent customer service, excellent group. So
absolutely. Yeah. Without a doubt, they're very active in the online social media community as well. So
yeah, definitely.
In the company, seeing the company out there and engaging with people that are actually purchasing their products, that's huge. That's huge.
And that's another thing. Speaking of that, that's why I like Lawrence so much. Yep. You notice him on social media and they interact.
Right.
I could tag Garmin in a million posts, and nothing against them. I mean, once again, a great product. They make quality.
Yeah.
But as far as engagement to me or to you or, Jack down the road, these guys, Lawrence makes an effort, and, they do a good job. I'm like, oh, thanks. Thanks for, liking our product, supporting our product. So yeah, that's another good one. And once again, like I said, I am biased. I love Team Lawrence. So what happened? Where'd Lizard go? Oh, there he is.
I see him. He's here.
Oh,
He's
here. Worked.
Jesus. It worked. Hey, welcome back, Frank. It's nice to see you again.
I just had to hit a button that said end other call to get me back here. That was the scariest snap decision I made. And it got me back here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Well, you're back. And welcome to LKM Coast.
Thanks for having me, Michael Johns and Monster.
Hey, no worries, man. You're welcome.
I didn't even realize you were gone.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of nice when you couldn't talk.
No, we got a couple of questions answered.
It's funny because he was gone. Now we're up to 21. So.
And now we're down to 21 now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Frank, go away again.
We'll be up to 50 in no time. I love it.
Yep. See.
So, Michael, when did you start fishing?
Oh man, I think I was 13 years old, and my dad used to take me river fishing, Satilla River, southeast Georgia, and one of the very first catches I can remember in my childhood was a 9.5 pound bass, and I caught it on a Zebco 33. I know you guys.
I got one.
Y'all,
I have a couple of them in the closet, actually.
I will never. Yeah, I'll never get rid of my Zebco 33.
So I had 6 pound test, and we were actually fishing in a Satilla River, this place called Boone's Lake, and a lot of cypress trees. And oh man, we used to catch those warmouth perch, or they kind of look like a smallmouth. They're a perch. But anyway, so I was fishing this little 6-inch. I'll never forget it because, like I said,
yeah,
amazing catch. But I was fishing a little 6-inch paddle tail worm. It was black with a pink tail, or the pink paddle, and oh man, throwing the bait through these trees, and next thing you know, the fish set the hook. Before I could set the hook, next thing you know, I hear zzz, the Zebco. I got 8 pound test on this fish. I mean, so I'm not prepared for this bass. And about a 35, 37 minute fight. Next thing you know, I got this 9.5 pounder up, and my dad actually had it mounted.
Did he really?
Yeah, and oh man, I love that thing till this day. And
absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
But that got me hooked. After that, I was done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 9.5. I mean, that's a lifetime catch for most. I mean, I've never caught I've never caught a 9-pounder. Nice. Fresh water. Never caught a 9-pounder. That's awesome. Awesome.
Well, for the longest time, 10 pounds was my PB, and then Martise had sent me some square bills, and then I caught just under 11-pounder. I guess that was back 5-6 months ago. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So 11-pounder, is that what you just said?
Yeah,
just under 11.
Just under. So I think it was I think my scale read, and I mean, of course, it wasn't a certified scale, but just my scale. But it was 10-15.
Oh,
so
that's awesome. That's awesome. That's the hole-in-one of angling. It's catching a 10-pound plus freshwater bass. That's the hole-in-one. You can quit after that if you wanted to, and it'd be all right.
I just want to do it. I just want to do it in a tournament. That's it.
Right? Oh yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I found those items that we want to include the ladies in on tonight. How many ladies we got in there, by the way? Is Jen in?
Jen's here.
What about
just you, Frank?
just Frank. That's it. One lady.
All right. So maybe you guys can give these to you ladies. These are do you see how the blue right there? See that?
Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, Art made those. Those are blue leaf earrings.
Nice.
You can see through them. Got a little bit of accent to them. And then I also got this sun catcher.
Oh, I love it.
So you hang this on your kitchen window. It's a 2-door. So it
that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the sun catcher too, we'll go ahead and give that away tonight too.
Yeah, no, Art is really, really he's a real talented guy. And he's also a big part of the online fishing community. Very active and engaged.
Definitely.
So yeah. That's fantastic. How do you want to do it, Frank? You want to give something away right now?
Yeah, let's give away this sun catcher before we get into some more questions with MJ here. I do not have comments at my disposal right this second. The wife is plugging me back in. But let's give away the sun catcher.
All right. How do you want to do it? You want to do a number? Do you want to do a question?
I got the wife under the desk right now.
All right.
The problem is I don't know what to do with my hands.
Family show. Family show. I just forgot.
She was plugging in. She was plugging in my iPad. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Oh boy, the show just took a turn.
The worm has turned.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, then. On that note,
All right, I'm writing down a number.
you're writing down a number. All right, hold on. We're
It's
not going to
between 1 and 120. What? Okay, hold on.
We're gonna start it. Ready? I got to put a comment up, and it's going to say go. As soon as I say go,
Okay, it's going to be between 1 and. Oh no, you got to hold on. I'll put up a number, but you gotta get somebody to have an answer. Okay, I'm gonna put up a number, and the first one to get this question correct. Well, not the first one. The person who. Oh Jesus.
yeah. We know what you're trying to say. Everybody can answer the same exact answer as long as it's the correct answer, and then in concession, we'll go down according to the number, and that will be the winner. Fantastic idea.
You know what, folks? I want to have a little conversation with you just for a second. We're gonna get better at this.
No, we're not. Tell the
I don't
truth.
believe
What are you talking? Hey, MJ, we got this prize wheel coming. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. It's a game.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be
Game
epic.
All right. Ready? What's your question? You got a question?
Okay. So I got my number written down.
All
yes. Right. The question is.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question.
That's a great question, Frank. I appreciate it.
What breed of dog does Michael Johns have that has seizures?
Ooh. And a huge bag of nuts, too.
Yeah.
That was impressive. He's got an impressive set there. I'm just going to say, I was looking.
The Biscuit Hunter. What breed of dog is that Biscuit Hunter?
Do I need
questions coming in?
Do I need to show them again just to make sure?
Yeah, if you want to show the pup again, that'd be great.
The pup, not the nuts.
I wouldn't mind seeing those nuts one more time.
Oh God!
I'm sure your girl wouldn't. I mean, maybe we should do it, Sonny.
All right, all right. Blue collar is in Pennsylvania right now. Going.
Yes.
He's like, I'm glad I'm your moderator. He's saying to himself right now.
He so doesn't want to be associated.
He's like, I wish I could moderate their video.
Actually, he probably bailed on us already.
So we have Chocolate Lab, Chocolate Lab, Point Setter, Chocolate Lab, Little Bit. That's Kelly saying he wishes he had the button.
I love you, Kelly.
Lab, Chocolate Lab.
It's not a chocolate lab, folks.
It's not a chocolate lab. That's wrong.
Show. Can you show them a little bit of the, further down on the dog?
Like right around the nuts, but not quite at the nuts.
All right, look at the coloration, folks. Now it should be obvious.
Is that obvious? I don't think so.
Well, that's a classic coloration of that breed of that dog. They can also be a little more livered.
Yes,
he is a little more brown. That dog is a little more brown, but if they're a little more livered, that would be the classic color.
We got setter, we got blue heeler, we got
I see big nuts.
If they don't get it, we're gonna have to give it to Big Nuts.
Hey, Seller just said pointer.
There we go.
Yep.
No, wait, we had a pointer before that though, didn't we?
Did we? No, I don't think so.
Pointer.
Nah, man. Seller's got it.
Oh, wait, no, we got a point setter.
No, yeah, exactly.
Is there a poinsettia in there for Christmas?
Seller won it, man.
Wow, he's just racking it up tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Pointer. Yeah, Ed got it again. That's two
Just
for
give
Ed
it to
tonight.
Ed. Just give it to Ed.
Congratulations, Ed. You got another one. What did we give him?
I thought that was going to be the easiest question ever.
No, apparently not.
Yeah. Even the wife knew it was a pointer.
I didn't know.
She should be on this live feed. She would have won herself something.
I didn't even look at the dog. I was just looking at the nuts.
Congratulations, Ed.
Impressive. Ed got a.
Congratulations, Ed. You win yourself a this is a what do you call it? Sun catcher. That's made by Art from Artistic Vibes. Everybody knows Art Belden. Art sells and makes beautiful stuff. And you know what? I would hide this from Amanda and give it to her for her birthday.
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is Ed back? Ed should be back from the car show, yeah? He probably came back yesterday. Oh, yeah. Ed's watching, right?
Yeah. He chose the breed.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. If he won.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, this show has no direction. This was fun though. You know, what else are we gonna do?
Hey, look at that. I look like Santa Claus. Like that. With the little beard.
No. Not even close, man.
You know, and that's what's
you
great.
You look like a guy with a circle on your face.
You know, we had this whole thing mapped out, so let's go back to what we were really supposed to talk about. So we were supposed to talk about MJ. You have a big giveaway coming up, and you're selling raffle tickets.
Yes.
I'd love to talk about that. You know, we're very big on everybody expanding into their charities. You know, we have Fishing in the Dark is very near and dear to our heart here at the Lizard Lair. You know, we got Paul Sneap and Kat Harwig and several other people who are involved in 22 and Red Fridays. Yeah. I know that Kathy Moulton and Mark Perry work with some kids foundations. I know Mike Iaconelli's got the Mike Iaconelli Foundation. One day, hopefully, I'll have something going on for challenged anglers across this country. And so we're all about that. We would like to hear a little bit about the background of how you got involved in this charitable situation. What's the backstory? Yeah, what's the backstory and what's the name of the charity that this this boat giveaway? He's giving away his boat, folks.
Well, it's a raffle. It's a raffle. Let's not get
a raffle.
It's a raffle. We're not just giving away. It's a raffle.
Well, yeah, correct. But he put his boat up free and clear for the raffle.
Oh yeah.
And the raffle is just a medium of garnering money for Codes of Honor. So how did you get Folds of Honor? Folds of Honor. Yes, like the flag, like they're folding the flag off of the casket. How'd you get involved with Folds of Honor? What's the backstory? Give us a little talk, man. This is I love this story.
All right. So my brother served in the Marine Corps 22 years, retired. And after he got out of the Marine Corps, he had a hard time finding a job as a civilian, you know, here and there. But he took a job as a contractor, comes to Iraq, and gets killed in Iraq. So he left behind 2 daughters. When he died, their mother had passed away probably about 9 years prior to this. So Folds of Honor reached out, and what they did was they paid for schooling for both daughters, and didn't ask for anything in return. They didn't ask, "Hey, Mike, will you go do a fundraiser for us or whatever?" Their father, you know, was killed, and they said, you know, he's a veteran, we'll take care of him, and so they did. So with me in this, it was like I had a smaller boat, I got a bigger boat to do tournament fishing, and it was like, you know what, you know, let's do a raffle, let's get this boat out of the way. Plus, I can't lie, the wife wants the boat out of the garage, so
all the more reason to make money for charity.
Yeah, so I was like, at first I was like, oh, let me sell the boat. And then I was like, they've done so much for me and my family, and supporting my nieces when my brother was gone was one of the biggest things. So if they're willing to do that, then why can't I? Just, hey, let's raise money for them and let's, see what we can do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to raise $100,000 for them, and that was my goal I set. If I fall short, yeah, I'm going to be disappointed personally, but as long as I'm raising money, I'm raising money.
Right.
So,
well, yeah, no.
Well, I've certainly bought quite a few raffle tickets myself.
I mean, I can't think of what you're doing, Mike.
Yeah,
huge.
My philosophy is boat, no boat, whatever. What they've done, and I've since you got me interested in that, I've since gone on and checked out their .coms and the stuff that they do, and they're always putting up incredible stories. They just had one up not too long ago, it was a couple of weeks ago, where they just sent 2 girls to college.
Yes. Yeah.
And I mean, it's beyond incredible what they're doing, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's something that we have to do. There are men and women out there giving the ultimate sacrifice. It is not something that people should be accustomed to or downplay.
I agree.
There's stuff that goes on in this world that we manage militarily, and it ain't pretty, and we got to take care of those who take care of us. So
definitely.
Where can people buy these raffle tickets? The raffle is actually extended right now till April, right?
Yes, April 19th. No matter what, doesn't matter. But you can purchase the tickets. You can email me or direct message me on Twitter or Instagram. Twitter is MJ Fishing, and Instagram is Mike Johns Fishing. If not, if you don't want to do that route, you can do mike.johns.fishing@icloud.com or mdjohns111@gmail.com. And I'll get you the tickets electronically, or, hey, if you're close enough, I can deliver you some paper tickets. Doesn't matter. I want to raise as much money as I can and make this successful, So.
And they're the price of them is $25 for one, right?
Correct. 3 for 60.
60.
And then 7 for 100.
7 for 100? It's 7 for 100. Okay.
Yeah. 100. That's correct. Mike, I'm a veteran myself. I served back in the 90s, but yeah, it's because I'm an old guy. But on behalf of myself and everybody in the chat room, because I've been reading the chat room as well, we want to thank you for your service. I want to thank you for what you're doing for the veterans in this charity, because it's huge, absolutely huge. And when you do give that boat away, I just want you to know I am tagging along.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So when you deliver,
you've already promised. There's no backing out now, Sonny.
Absolutely. I can't wait. And yeah, just thank you from all of us. It's huge what you're doing. It's huge.
Yeah. I'm taking Sonny. I'm taking you fishing to Lake Tahoe, whether you want to or not.
I can't wait.
So
I better learn how to fish before then, though.
No, you don't have to, man. I know a guy.
As long as you know a guy, that's all that matters.
And then Frank, you don't even know, but you're coming East Coast, and I'm going to take you fishing too. So,
okay.
He's got to learn how to fish before he comes.
Because I don't fish very often.
Not gonna help.
The way I can get Frank here is I'm going to be like, hey, look, I have straws. Okay. So
we don't have straws here in California. Did you know that?
I kind of did.
Do y'all want to know how crazy California is? They outlawed straws.
They what? Really?
The outlawed straws.
Oh, you didn't know this, Sonny?
I didn't know.
that.
Oh, that's why I give him a hard time.
The outlawed straws.
I thought
Yes, the tubular thing
that
that you suck liquid into your mouth with. They're no longer available here in the state of California. A close second was, of course, getting rid of bags. That was their first goal.
and everybody's just kind of carrying their groceries out of their arms.
And you know,
Smart.
At least it wasn't
Pelosi-
old bags, so Frank's still alive. So.
if it was old bags, Nancy Pelosi wouldn't be in Washington.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh,
what?
my
Did I
God.
say that? Whoa.
Don't say that. No politics.
No politics.
You should see me. You know, I kind of rebel against this stuff. I
think we
hey,
kind of see you, Frank.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I look like when I walk out of the grocery store. I got my right. So I got like broccoli in this pocket and like soup mix over here. And I'm walking out like this. I tell you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I always forget my recycle bags, So, and they're always, you want to buy a bag? I'm like, no. God.
We have Jack's Lures black and blue jig, and it's going up right now. Along with, what else do we want to give away? An Artistic Vibes special
nice.
Fishing Family Network spoon. And look at those colors: orange, yellow, green. It's got the rhinestone on there as well. I'm loving this thing. I'm loving it.
I believe that's of a Jazzler. Vajazzle.
Vajazzle.
Sounds about right.
You would know.
If nobody's aware with vajazzling, you should go Google it.
Oh, for the love of God, we're canceled.
Well, we went from 21 to 17.
Good
job, Frank.
Like we had the numbers.
Yeah.
We just got to cancel his feed a little bit longer.
Yeah, good job, Frank.
All right. How are we going to do this one? That's good television.
That gets followers. Good job.
We just went down to 15.
Good job.
No.
Thanks for burning.
Oh God, I love these.
Come on, folks.
Just hanging out.
Should I send a tweet out? How come you aren't watching?
Yes, start begging for.
They might be. Oh, I was watching until you burped in the microphone.
And then I'm out of there. See you later.
Yeah, thanks, asshole.
There goes the algorithm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I say that? Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry about
You
it.
showed nuts.
True.
Good Lord. They're already putting up numbers. Jason's already got numbers up there.
I'm thinking we need a question, and I'm going to find a question real quick. Watch this. I go to this little app called Fishing Questions. Fishing Trivia. It is, I'm telling you. Fishing Trivia. This is horrible. This is horrible.
Pond Predator says, "What's the going rate on the black market for straws?"
Hey, look. Hey, look.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I need. Let me put that up on the big screen. That's perfect.
Oh man,
Sonny, looking for your girl right here.
That's what it's all about. I'm telling you. This is good television, people. This is what television is all about. People pay good money for this, and you're seeing it free here on the Coast to Coast. Oh, yeah. We got to get our dogs together.
Definitely.
That's a lot of animal for my little girl, though.
Jason, I ain't even gonna touch that name. Says,
ooh, that's a good question.
Big Nuts is sleeping.
Hold on.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I got to get a. In order for me to do this,
This application is awesome. I
It
should
is.
use it every week.
It's a good one. This would be a good one.
This is some dead air.
What species of fish, dubbed Frankenfish by the media, caused a panic among fish farmers when it began invading agricultural farms in Florida and feeding on fish stocks?
Ooh, wow.
All right. What species of fish, dubbed Frankenfish by the media, caused a panic among fish farmers when it began invading aquaculture farms in Florida and feeding on fish stocks?
Wow.
All right. I'll give
You
you
need to look at that.
possible answers, actually. How's that? Because they got four
Oh.
possible answers. And if I get it wrong, then I won't get the answers. So is it a white croaker? Is it a walking catfish? Is it a walleye? Is it a weasel shark?
Oh, so everyone who's wrote snakehead, it's not one of them.
Not one of them. What species of fish, dubbed Frankenfish by the media, caused a panic among fish farmers when it began invading aquaculture farms in Florida and feeding on fish stocks?
And I wrote down a number, so whoever gets it in that order.
Is it a white croaker? Is it a walking catfish? Is it a walleye? Or is it a weasel shark? And
What?
you could win a beautiful Artistic Vibes Fishing Family Network
Nice.
spoon and a Jack's Lures black and blue custom jig.
That's money.
Uncle and my own uncle got wrapped up in the snakehead mess.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Uncle Pete, come on. What are you doing? Everyone knows it's the weasel shark.
Well, when he first read the question, tilapia was going to be my first.
Yeah.
It would have
First choice.
Yeah,
Especially
but I mean,
Florida.
tilapia is heavily farmed, but it said started to eat the nature the population, and tilapia are vegetarians, and snakeheads are more prevalent in the north than they are down south initially. I don't know if they've reached. I'm sure they've reached down the Mississippi, but they're mostly up in the north.
We have both ends here, or mudfish.
Yeah.
We have a winner. Just so you guys know, I've already found the winner, I think.
Well, hold on. I have a number. So what's the answer?
The answer is the walking catfish.
Okay, so there's my number.
3. Oh, I didn't know that we were doing numbers too. All right, so walking catfish.
Yep. So it looks like would you all agree the first one was Matt Lopez?
Matt Lopez was the first one.
Then Bass Tamer was number 2, and Mr. Hard Charger would be the winner.
No. I got different here. I get different. Hold on. We're going back. Oh my God, poor dog. Snakehead. Nope. Snakehead. Walking catfish. The first one was Jennifer.
Yep. And then Lopez, number 2.
Matt Lopez is number 2. Mr.
Freaking
Bass
Tamer. Yeah. Like, it's rigged.
Bass Tamer again?
Yeah.
Yep. Walking catfish. Bass Tamer TV.
Awesome job, Bass Tamer.
That was good. All right. So where's my little notebook?
Everybody, you need to get your friends here. If you want to win stuff, you have to be present to play.
Right?
You got to be here.
6 different winners, I tell you.
We're back up to 20. Should I make an off-putting comment and see if we can get back down to 12?
No. I think if we just muted you, we would get to like 1,000.
Best Tamer TV.
Because you know what I'm saying, Frank, is in California, you cause cancer.
Right. Oh goodness. That's a spoon. All right, I got those written down. Not too bad, gentlemen. Not too bad. What did I just do with that cap right there? Awesome. This is awesome television.
The microphone back on. Jesus, you guys are unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Mute. Don't mute my microphone again, will you?
I'm gonna mute her. Oh boy. Well, this was a fantastic show. What do you got, Frank? You're
Unbelievable.
hosting.
I'm hosting?
You're hosting. You're the host.
Well, that would have been
Yeah,
nice
you're
to
the host.
know. That would have been nice to know.
We told you this at the beginning of the show, Frank.
We told them at 5 o'clock when we first met. We told them again at 7:30.
Oh, 5 o'clock your time. Oh, hey, Monster, you said a couple of winners.
I did?
That's what Ed's saying, and he texted it to me. He didn't put it on the damn thing.
A couple winners?
Couple winners.
I only got. I mean, they're two custom things. I only got one winner. I can't. I'm gonna give a whole bunch of things away. How's that? Who else are the winners? What did I say?
I don't know. That's what happens when you let Ed run your show.
I know, right? We gotta
Ed, stop running our show from Ohio.
All right, we'll give something else away.
Come on, give it away quick.
Oh, for the love of God. All right. So we got what else are we gonna give away? I got a whole bunch of stuff to give away.
Hold on. The hat?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. We gotta give away the hat.
Who wants a hat? Who wants a hat? Oh my goodness.
The hat is gonna go with the grand prize tonight, which is a signed Fishing Family Network pink crankbait.
Oh no, that's our grand prize.
Yeah, with the hat.
That's what we just
You're
said.
giving away our grand prize already?
It's getting late. It's getting
Yeah.
late. You've already lost a whole bunch of
Yeah.
people that were watching. You know?
Are you? No, wait. We were up to 20.
Yeah,
We're at the 18 right now.
You started talking, Frank.
You started talking.
I started
again.
talking. I got us back up to 20.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe it was you muted my microphone.
There's only so much we can do.
So, signed Phoenix boat hat from me.
All right. I like that a lot. Signed Phoenix boat hat from Michael Johns and a pink crankbait signed by Aldo Rosado himself. Fishing Family Network. Hashtag Fishing Family Network. Very exciting about this one. Very excited. What are we going to do, Frank?
I don't know. Do you want to do some trivia from the beginning of the show?
Ooh, sure. You can do that. Yeah, let's see who's still watching.
Nobody.
Nobody's going to get it right.
Yeah.
Poor people. This has been a long show. A long show. I really enjoy hanging out. This is like the fun of my Monday. Like that's how horrible my life is. Let's talk about that for a second. If this is my highlight of the week, just imagine how depressing my life is.
Well,
all right, Bass Tamer wants to give it away to the winner after him. So what do you got?
I'm so confused. Frank, what are you doing?
Bass Tamer said he wanted to give it to the fourth winner. He was the third. He said give it to the fourth. Who was the one after Bass Tamer?
Oh, I gotta
He's
go
paying it forward.
Paying it forward. So,
I don't know. I'm gonna say let's recommend Jason. You know?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just because he said big nuts. I mean, gotta.
Jason would love something for the big nuts comment.
Yeah, I mean, Jason, you get my hat. Big nuts. There you go.
That's good. So, all right.
DM me your shipping.
Oh
address,
wow,
please.
Big nuts just got the hat.
Yeah,
nice comment, Jason. Good comment on the big nuts. Well, we got to add something.
Shows
got to add something. Going in the toilet.
All right, I'm tossing in 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. I'm tossing in another Cowboy Coffee Chew patch. I am tossing in some more Far Out Foods prototype seasoning.
Are you making this a huge
I'm making
grand prize?
Prize. Yep.
Huge.
And the Aldo Rosado pink crankbait.
Okay, so let's review so people aren't confused.
All right. So for the grand prize of tonight's show, because it's been such a tough one to sit through tonight, we have an Aldo Rosado signed Fishing Family Network hashtag pink
With trapper tackle hooks.
Oh yeah, let's not forget those. Those things are super sharp.
Bass Tamer said the winner, the one after him was Hard Charger. So Hard Charger is going to get Bass Tamer's prize.
All right, we have 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. We have some Far Out Foods prototype seasoning. They will be available on March 15th on their website. Got to check these out. They are unbelievable. We have a patch from Cowboy Coffee Chew. I'm going to toss in a Trapper Tackle decal.
Ooh.
Yep. And I'm going to toss this in. Now this, let me just tell you, is unbelievable too. All right. This right here is a
nice
Hunter spoon. All right. It was made by Rapid River Lures, Josh Emmons.
Yes.
Emmons. I tell you, the guy is just very, very talented. So that's a blue Hunting for Monsters spoon. All right. That right there is going to catch you some fish. And how are we going to give this away now? Oh, actually, look at this right here. All right. And you're also going to get one of these. It's a very special, and I'll show you the back of it.
Oh, wow. That is special.
It is a very special. You can read that right there. Monster Hunter, this is giving to somebody that has proved themselves and earned the title Monster Hunter.
Nice.
All right. So that's going in there as well. All right. How are we going to give it away, Frank? How are we going to give it away?
I don't know, man. Do you want to do a Bassmaster question?
Ooh.
What do you want to do?
Actually, why don't we do the lightning round with MJ, and it'll give me a couple seconds to finish
All
it
right.
up. Your
All right,
lightning-
MJ. MJ, we don't know what to call this yet. The lightning round, maybe the bucket list. We're not sure yet. We're going to get better at this, folks.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really have a lot of faith in you, Frank.
Neither do I.
I know that there are people out there in TV land that have faith in me.
Yeah.
Maybe not you,
apparently
but...
it's 17 because as long as you stayed quiet, we had more people.
Yeah. We went up to 21 when he was off here. He was great.
Oh, yeah. You guys suck.
Sorry.
You guys suck.
I mean, I can't help it. You're from the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am originally from Wisconsin. Ask my Uncle Pete. He's in the chat right there.
All right. Well, the fact.
Hey, Uncle Pete, am I from Wisconsin?
You had to invite your family speaks volumes. All right.
Hey, my uncle is a pro angler. He is a real pro angler.
Cool. So, you and your buddy Toby, who live in your mom's basement, it works out.
I have a girlfriend that lives in the Greater Niagara Falls area too.
Girlfriend? Yeah. I doubt
it. All right.
All right. Lightning round. Bucket list lightning round, folks. Here we go. I know these are all questions that everybody's interested in. We like to save them up for the lightning round. See, people want to hear what our guests have to say. Are you ready, Michael Johns, for the lightning round?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. All time, anywhere in the world, dream species of fish.
Ooh, peacock bass.
Yes. Wow. He's an easy one, folks. Peacock bass. You're actually close to peacock bass.
I am. They're south of me in Miami. Actually.
Yeah, you can like go in somebody's yard on one of those channels and catch a peacock bass.
Yeah,
nice. I haven't caught one myself either, so I feel your pain. I'm actually really curious to see if they fight like smallmouths or like I want to know what they fight like because they look like brutes. The way their bodies are shaped.
So, from what I hear, I do plan a trip this year. Probably July, August. I'm gonna head south, and from what I hear, peacock bass are the hardest fighting bass species.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now I'm interested because I'm my number one fighting is
Right.
smallmouth. So, wow. All right, lightning round bucket list soon to be announced new segment question is number 2. All time, anywhere in the world, dream fishing trip.
Ooh, no, that's a toughie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a couple places that I love. As far as I was stationed up in Virginia, like Potomac River, but I would say Oneida in New York.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Good one.
man. Predominant for smallmouth, and a hell of a lake fish. So that would definitely be the next one, Oneida, New York.
Oneida, New York. Wow, that's not a typical answer, and that's certainly interesting to me and probably everybody out there, because it adds a little research and possibilities for a bucket list place to go. Let's continue on. Question number 3, and this one has been on the minds of people all over the internet, all over social media for months now, and that is chocolate or vanilla.
Ooh, well, you can go chocolate. A lot of people like that sweetness, or you go vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, God.
I love you, Sonny. Sonny, you're the man.
Just an observation. I think as the night has gone on, everybody in the group has started feeling the drinks.
No.
What are you talking about? I've been drinking cheese.
Yeah.
I'm thinking everybody's just starting to feel the drinks a little bit. It's about time
chocolate or vanilla.
All right, I'm going to go vanilla.
All right, vanilla.
I bet you would,
Nice.
Sally.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, question number 4. Question number 4 is desert island. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. If you only had one bait or lure to choose, what would you fish with?
Ooh.
Now let's preface. We should say if you had one bait or lure to choose to fish in a bass tournament, what lure or bait would you fish with?
So as far as me, I have 2 staples, and one you talked about earlier, the drop shot. I I could fish a drop shot all day. However, oh well, Sonny, all right. You okay, Sonny?
He's not okay.
No, this is good television.
Okay. We're back up to 19. But as far as my staple bait, it's a buzz bait. I'm all top water. Sonny, stop it.
Buzzbait. No, that would be your desert. That would be your. But what about in the middle of the day?
Oh, I was saying, middle of the day, I'm all buzzbait.
In the middle of the day,
Yes.
MJ not
Really?
only loves the buzzbait, he lives the buzzbait.
Yes.
I can see he's got a buzzbait going on right now.
He's got the buzzbait going right now. I love it. Absolutely love it.
However, the first time I fished in an open, I fished with Ott Defoe. And we were throwing a buzzbait at 1 p.m. And I was like, oh, man, this is crazy. But I even asked him, I was like, what are we doing? And he said, look, people throw buzzbait first thing in the morning, and they think that's the best bite, or late in the evening. However, that's my staple bait. If I'm gonna throw it, I'm gonna throw it all day, and we caught fish all day long. So yeah, I'll throw a buzzbait at 3 p.m. during the tournament, and hey, it's worked. So
what's your I need to bring my drink to the next show. Nice. Purple Zizzerp. What's your favorite colored buzzbait, and do you have a particular brand or anything? I mean, I really like the triple threat that BHO makes, the Turbo Buzz.
Oh yeah.
Do you particular if you were to here's question number 5. Since you've chosen buzzbait, what is that go-to color of your go-to bait?
Chartreuse and blue.
I like that.
Chartreuse and blue.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I really like that. That's something that's not an obvious. And we were talking about it earlier. 3:30 this afternoon or something about the pink jigs. And if my uncle is still on here, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. The pink and green are really great for smallmouth. Now, why pink? Why pink in nature? There's probably a million arguments. I would say gill color or gill flash, in my opinion. But pink does work well. I think obviously fish have a draw to the biggest draw to color that fish have is the color what? The color red. The color red.
What are you trying to get?
Are you watching the show or are you involved with it?
I don't know what's happening.
It looks like he's watching the show, doesn't it? I think he's got a piped up to the TV above him. It's like, yeah, that's a funny show, man. I'd watch that.
It is time to.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh no!
Where'd he go?
What happened?
We lost Mike.
Nope, I'm here.
There he is. All right, we're wrapping up now. Anyway, Mike, it's getting close to my bedtime. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Man, but, you know what happens every week is we just get going and the darn thing has to end.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Mike's been a great guest. It's easy to talk to him.
You know what I love about Cole Outdoors? If anyone ever has watched Cole Outdoors, I think we should one day a year, we should run a 24-hour marathon for charity. What do you think?
You put charity in there and you have to do it now because, everybody wants to do something for charity, but that's a long, long show. I can't imagine hanging out with you for 24 hours.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
If Jerry we'd have multiple people on.
Yeah, and guests.
We'd have whatever, just like they do for the Jerry Lewis telethon.
Yeah. Well, sure. All right, whatever.
Sure.
All right, let's give something away so I can go to bed.
I'd wear a tuxedo. And then towards 10 p.m. we could loosen it up.
I'd call a t-shirt.
I'd call it Bed McMahon.
It says,
timpani, please.
That tuxedo t-shirt. It says, I want to look good, but I like to party.
Exactly.
Let's roll the board. We could roll the tote board.
Yeah, roll the tote board. Go ahead.
Roll the tote board. Go ahead. Make it happen.
All right. So, last question of the night. The largest.
I need to mention, if anybody wants to donate, I no longer have furniture. So. That better not be a Gatorade bottle down there. Why do I feel like I'm on a bass boat? Oh, now he's drinking it. Oh.
That's just been the entire show.
I'm crying. Oh, God.
That was awesome. Oh, God. That was the best segment of the show.
Oh, my God, my stomach. Oh, you're killing me, MJ. Oh, God, blue collar.
You guys don't refill?
I think blue collar went to bed.
Yes, he did.
He's throwing everything out on the like, oh, God, I gotta get out.
Kelly's like, I can't believe I agreed to be those guys' moderator.
He's burning his eyes right now.
Oh, God, his fingers are bleeding. He had to moderate the show.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
That was the best segment ever. All right, let's give this stuff away.
All right.
Let's give this stuff away.
What do you want? What do you want to do? Last giveaway, folks. Last
All right.
giveaway.
And
all right, let's you want to throw in the neck? Oh, did we give away the earrings already?
Yeah, you
nope.
did.
No, you gave away the sun.
Oh,
We give away the sun catcher.
Sun catcher.
Let's do a little you want, oh, there. Blue collar just gave up officially.
yeah.
Sorry, Kelly. We love you and we appreciate you.
Thanks for trying. Oh boy! All right. I got a number written down.
All right, for the ladies and or the gentleman who wants a nice natural look for his lady, this is from Artistic Vibes. These are blue leaf earrings. As you can see, they're translucent with that gorgeous turquoise aquamarine. See how they flash? Look, they actually flash like little lights.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Beautiful.
They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous work. That's how Artistic Vibes does that.
Yep, we have a black and blue. Ooh.
Yep.
Black and blue Jack's Lures custom jig. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful. We have a Artistic Vibes colored spoon with the little rhinestone in there. Bejazzled, is that what you called it?
It's bejazzled.
Bejazzled, yep, we got that. We have two
cans.
cans.
Let's okay.
Oh, yeah. 2 cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. We have Cowboy Coffee Chew patch.
Nice.
We also have some prototype Far Out Foods spices going out the door. And we have a Trapper Tackle decal. Love these guys.
Nice. I actually have to call and get some more Trapper Tackle so we can start actually giving some of that away. I ran out.
Did you? We have a card that's going to say that right there on the back of it. Pretty cool cards. I like them. All right. I have a number written down.
Hey, let's throw in a next gen. Let's throw in the next gen there.
All right.
Oh, this is a next gen. Yeah, this is their. Let me get this up right here. I think is this their 7.5. This is their American Shad SX, and it's a wounded rattle shad. It's got a patented Corningware ceramic rattle inside, and these baits are awesome. It actually comes with your EWG hook inside also too. Really like to thank Next Gen. And Next Gen is also involved. I believe there is a collab or a maybe a company purchase there that occurred not too long ago, and I believe it's what, BioBaits, right?
BioBaits, yes.
Yeah. So actually, I've got a big box from Next Gen and BioBaits that I have to open up for y'all. I'll do it on my Periscope.
Look at those.
Yeah, look at those BioBaits.
Beautiful. Now I can't give this one away, unfortunately.
But we will be giving away a BioBaits in the near future.
Yes. Yes, we will.
And they have all of the additional complement to their ever famous next gen stuff. And they have the full complement of baits out there. I know. Look, there's like numbers like 2 pages long already.
Yeah, I know, right? No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ask a question in the number. We're gonna go in concession again. The question is, what is the largest fish in the world? All right,
Whoa.
largest fish in the world. It's a good one. It's a good one. So we need some correct answers. Whoever gets the correct answer will go down the list in concession with the number that I put here, which is 4. All right, I guess I'll just put it up there. Whoever gets the answer correct and is number 4 in concession.
Largest fish in the world, folks.
Largest fish in the world.
You are going to be getting a huge
2.
Huge amount of stuff.
Largest fish in the world.
Earrings.
All right, we got a winner. Oh, look at that. Let's see. The correct answer is the whale shark. All right, it's a fish, and it's the largest fish in the world. So number 4 was the number.
1, 2.
It looks like the moderator, and you know what?
Blue collar.
Serves it. The poor bastard. He's been working his ass. So, Kelly, we got the grand prize tonight is going to you. All right. And
You're gonna get some 7.5 next gen, some of artistic vibes for the wife. I know she's gonna love them. I think you're gonna win yourself. Where's that Aldo Rosado hand signed?
Yeah. Right
Pink
there.
crankbait by Aldo Rosado. Where is it? Trapper Tackle. You got to watch out.
Tackle just got me good.
Hand signed by Aldo Rosado himself. That pink crankbait. That is a collector item, folks. There's only a limited amount of those in the world.
And watch how I do this, Frank. Just so you know, this makes it easy. All right, it goes right in.
Ooh, I could learn how to do that.
Along with all of the winnings. All right, they go right on in to an envelope. And these things go to what's called a post office. A post office. They're
Post
amazing.
office. Said
all right. So they all go right on in the. Oh, I forgot about that. Look at that. That's going right in the bag. And it goes to. I'm gonna toss in one of those decals.
Nice.
Whoa.
Right.
Nice.
Toss in one of those decals as well. And it goes right in.
MJ, we're going to finish the show up here. Look at that, an envelope. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Rub it in.
Yeah. And it goes blue collar. Goes right in that envelope.
Michael Johns, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Everyone that comes on our show and endures the wrath of LKM Coast to Coast has to answer one question. And that question is, did you have a good time?
Oh, had a blast, guys.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for lying, though, Mike.
Well, do you have anything you'd like to say for your fans out there, out in the Fishing Family Network, the Fishing Family, Outdoors Family, Hunting Family, before we wrap it up here?
Oh, I do, man. Frank, Sonny, you guys are outstanding. I can't say enough about both of you guys. If anyone's not following either one of you, you're missing out. Love you both.
I'm humbled. I'm humbled, buddy.
We appreciate that. And
I being humbled, I'm humbled to even be part of this.
Well, so. I see you got the check that I sent you, so I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
I'll slip that in the mail tomorrow, buddy. With the rest of the prizes I'm sending to everybody.
Mike, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I had a blast as well. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Guys that are still watching, if you have a chance and you have the funds, get in touch with Mike. He's raffling off a boat for a great charity. We got raffle tickets still available. The raffle itself is going to be over on April 19th, right? Is that when you're?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
April 19th.
correct.
So there's still time to join the
President's
raffle.
Day.
President's Day. Oh, look at that. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Now it makes sense. All right. So April 19th is the raffle. He's giving away a boat. All right. And there's a whole bunch of other great prizes that are going to be part of this as well. But
it's for a good cause, folks.
Yep.
Folds of honor.
Absolutely.
They take care of families of fallen soldiers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Mike, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really do appreciate it. It was a blast. Had an absolute blast. And yeah, we'll be talking shortly anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mike, want to thank you. Thank you for coming on. Really appreciate you. Everybody who's out there, really appreciate you for watching. As always, you can watch us on Fishing Family Network. That's FFN, the Fishing Family Network, here on YouTube every Monday. That is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for us folks that live in cancer-causing California.
At least
we always have a great time, and we can't wait to have and meet and allow you to get a little more in-depth with the folks that you interact on your Facebook and your Twitter and your Instagram and your Periscope and all of those fun social media outlets. I hope everybody learned something. I hope everybody has some fun. Why don't you take it away, Monster? Thanks, Mike. Have a nice night.
Yeah, all right.
You too, bro.
Have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Talk to you.